If you ever had your car wrap peeling off, trust me, you're not alone. We've all dealt with this. I'm gonna break down the 5 biggest reasons why your vinyl wrap keeps peeling back, and also show you how to fix it as well. Because your clients do not like to see their vinyl peeling back, and I know you as an installer definitely do not want to see any of your vinyl on these cars out on the road and you see it just peeling all the way back. But first subscribe to our channel so we can give you more tips and tricks just like this. Do you want your wraps to last longer and also look flawless? Well, stick around to the end because I'm gonna give you an extra tip on top of these 5 that I'm about to break down to you. So stay tuned to the end. The first reason that your vinyl is probably peeling back is because you didn't do the right prep tools or use the right prep tools and using the right clay bars, microfiber towels, soaps. Everything goes along with this, even using a pressure washer to get off the excess dirt and the dirt that may be a little bit too hard to get off just by simple scrubbing. So keep that in mind because that right there begins the problem of peeling back. And it doesn't end right there either. Because if you don't, and say for instance it doesn't peel back, it's gonna bubble up. It's going to have a lot more failures than you actually thought of. It's gonna be even harder to take off the vinyl because when I say take it off, because you can't fix it. It has to be redone. Now on smaller areas, say for instance by the wheel well and it's caked up with a lot of dirt or just a little bit of dust right there, you can take alcohol or a little bit of alcohol and put it on your rag and then wipe that area and the vinyl, and that may be able to stick a little bit longer for you. But other areas, such as working on a hood or anything like that, if you don't prep it properly, you're gonna see little small pimples, small microscopic bubbles, and everything like that. Now, yes, some of those bubbles may be rock chips or dirt or that stuff that's in the paint, but not all of it. Be serious, be for real. The second reason that your vinyl is definitely peeling back is because you're using cheap vinyl. You found it off of Amazon, eBay, or just went to a Chinese vendor or supplier that had this type of vinyl. And you know it's cheap because it doesn't even have the logo of the brand name on the back. Now I get it, some brands may be a little bit better quality, but the ones that are really good quality, such as the ones that's in this video right here, those are what you need to use. This right here is gonna rip and break on you. Good quality vinyl, you can not only use it for just wrapping, but you can even do decals and other things with it too. Because good quality goes a long way, doesn't it? But your vinyl is not because it's peeling back already. I know. I was there before. The third reason that you're probably having your vinyl peel back, exactly, is because you did an improper installation and you messed up. It's okay. Mistakes happen, but not as often, especially when you don't want the vinyl to peel back. And I can tell you right now, he is not happy. One major factor that is always overlooked, especially whether you're in a shop like this or in a garage, people forget about the temperature. Most of these shops are not insulated. For the ones that are, kudos to you. But for the ones that are not, mine is insulated, except for this door right here. That door lets a lot of heat or cold air in, whether it's closed or not. But what I'm trying to say is the temperatures can always affect you when you're wrapping. And then that's where it becomes a bigger problem. Just because if it's extremely cold, the vinyl gets super brittle and it will rip and tear on you like it's cheap vinyl, like you've seen in the previous videos. But if it's super hot, then the vinyl is just almost melting. It's so wavy and maneuverable. And guess what happens then?
A few inches later,
it's overstretched. You got it right there. So in extreme heats or in extreme cold temperatures, bring the temperature up to par. Now let me break down this right here. I got a quick solution. If you're in a small garage and everything, you might just need a little small heater like this. It's not really much that's needed on it, but this will get the job done. But if you need something, you got a larger space or a 2-car garage, then you might need something like this. This right here is my secret weapon. Keeps the whole shop 1,500 square feet nice and warm. This Mr. Heater right here will do the job. I'm telling you, just hook up a propane tank to this and it's just gonna heat it up. Now it does get a little loud in here, but everyone's nice and warm just because sometimes you don't want to pay for that or you just don't have a heater in your shop. We have a heater, it's up there, but she's not the best working condition. if you get what I'm saying. So we use what we can. We're not gonna pay $5,000 just to fix something like that. We're not even gonna stay in here for another 2 years. When we could just spend, then take this with us. Use what you got, use your resources. We may even upgrade it, because you can do like how Chick-fil-A does for all of the people that sit outside. They have their own heaters right there where it's hooked up to its own little propane tank or indoor heating system, and it works fine. But there's other smaller ones like this. If you have a smaller shop and you don't need that much heat, you just need something to just get it nice and warm and keep it warm right there. The next thing I would say is also to insulate the doors. That would help with it. It's not gonna help everything, but it's gonna help a lot. Yeah, you gotta seal the vinyl, especially around areas where it needs to be tucked in and sealed at, because if you leave it open, then it's for sure gonna peel back on you. Now, not all, given. But if you give a little stretch to it and you try to lay that down and it's like, man, look, forget it, it's gonna be good, it's gonna lay down, it's gonna stay straight. No. Big mistake, very big mistake. Seal all of your edges and corners to make sure that the vinyl doesn't lift back on you. Now, here comes the bonus one right here. I told you I was gonna give you the secret tip right here. The secret tip right here is stop overstretching the vinyl. If you don't overstretch it, it won't peel back like that. For anything that is overstretched, it needs to go back to its original state. So if you don't overstretch it, I know you're selling me right now. It's like, bro, that's easier said than done. No, it's not. Using the correct techniques will help this vinyl not cause any creases and definitely not any peelbacks. But one thing that I can say that always benefits anyone who does it is taking a class. Now I get it. Some people's like, hey man, I don't need no class. I'm just gonna watch you on YouTube. Cool, as long as you learn. But for people that want hands-on training, this will help you go much further in installing and have less frustration, so that way you don't have peelbacks, bubble ups, and all this other what the happened after that. So join a class. Matter of fact, in the link in the description below, we have the classes available for you. 1-day, 3-day, and 5-day classes. That will help you and guide you along the way. And guess who's the instructor? Now let's recap the 5 reasons why your vinyl probably peel back on you. The first one is poor prep. The second one is using cheap vinyl. The third one is bad installation. Then the fourth one is ignoring the temperature that you have either in the shop or outside the shop that can cause it to, okay, you get it. And then the fifth one is not sealing the vinyl. And the bonus, stop overstretching the vinyl. So now that you got these and you understand, tell me which one of these tips actually helped you and helped you understand how not to overstretch this vinyl so that way it doesn't peel back on you next time. The reason why is because I can say this and show you how to do this in the class we show you, and I even got a secret tip in this video right here. This is one tool that you will use that will change everything in wrapping cars. So click that link and make sure that you click and watch that.